Hello there, Ray here, and the latest snapshot 18W45A has arrived, and with it comes scaffolding as well as the Illager patrols. They introduced scaffolding into the game for Java, and you can see it here. And to craft it up, all you have to do is have 6 bamboo and 1 string at the top. This will produce 6 scaffolding. The way the scaffolding works is that you look at the block that you want to place it, and then you can place it there. If you click on that same block again, it will try to put it on top of this one. I click here, you can see I added to it. And if you just hold down right click, it's just going to keep place them on top of each other as high as it can go. And as you can see, the scaffolding has went quite high already. Let's see if we can go all the way up to the world height. Okay, it seems I can't place any more. And then when you want to climb it, all you have to do is go inside and then hold down the spacebar, and then your guy's going to climb it similar to that of like a ladder. If you stop holding down spacebar, you're going to end up with your player inside one of the levels. If you hold shift while in the center, you will end up falling down one level. So it's kind of hard to, like, if you think you're going to fall off the edge, if you hold shift thinking that you're going to fall, you're going to end up going down one level. Now, if you're on the edge, it's a little bit different. You can hold space and you're kind of going to hop up it, similar to like hopping up onto a new block. So you can see I'm kind of hopping up into a new block, and holding shift will make you kind of drop down one block. Different than being in the center, where holding shift will kind of make you slowly fall down, similar to like falling down a ladder. So it looks like it's stacked all the way up to the top of the world, and we're looking at Y level 255. If you try to place anything above it, it'll have this message pop up saying world limit is at 256 blocks. So there is Y level 0 down there that if you add 0 onto these, then it'll take you up to 256. Now you can also place the scaffolding onto the side. As you can see, this one here, you look at the F3, over here it says distance. It says distance from the scaffolding is 0. And then if we go one more, you can see it says 1, and then we go another one, it says 2, 3, and then 4. And then anything beyond this will fall down. So this says 5 for a second, and then it turns into a falling block, and then it falls down until it reaches the ground. So scaffolding can easily be broken down by using something like an axe. If I just click this one, you can see it destroys it, and then all the ones above it will also get destroyed, and they will drop as items. Now you can destroy it by hand. It's kind of slow. You can see I'm just breaking it right now, but when it does break, you will also get the item. Now they're really nice for going upwards because you just click right where you're at, and it's going to keep building it higher. But when you want to build to the side, it's a little bit hard because if you hold shift, it's going to start dropping you downwards. So you have to kind of go on the edge here, and then click on the side, and it'll build you one to the side. Then you have to hop up on top of this next one. So once you're on top of one that's all by itself, you can hold shift without worry about going downwards because there's nothing for you to go downwards even if you're standing in the center. And that makes it nice so you don't have to worry about falling through. But if you're over here, make sure you're on the right level before you walk over, otherwise you're just going to fall down. Now having the scaffolding being able to only be placed out 4 more from the center is kind of not a very useful thing to have, as most people will probably build the scaffolding upwards and then they might use other blocks to build outwards, because once you go over this amount, you will just have them fall downwards. Then people will most likely add in some dirt and then build another scaffolding, and then you can go back over again once you get on top of it. It's kind of hard because if once you get up like this, you hold shift, you're going to, like I said, fall to the side. Then from here, you can add on to it. Now you can't just add directly on to something like this. It's just going to fall down. It needs to actually have a center structure to start out with. Scaffolding is similar to that like of sand. If you place it and it falls, it will destroy some of the more brittle blocks, such as this cross block here, so keep that in mind. And similar to sand, if there is a block that it cannot break, then it will just pop off, as you can see here. Overall, I think scaffolding is a pretty good addition into Minecraft. I just wish they would be able to have them go out a little bit farther, because currently it's not very useful. Most people at this point would just start to use dirt to like scaffold outwards, or if you have like a bunch of slime, they'll probably use that, because it's just not as handy to come in and then constantly place down some more structures and then try to branch off for them. And also if you try to like go upwards after going out 4, like if I go out 4 right here, if I go upwards and then back outwards, it's gonna do the same thing. So there's not like an easy way to get around it other than like putting down some more dirt and then going outwards again, which is pretty annoying. Inventory management is already pretty difficult for builders that are building survival, so really having 2 of them isn't very useful. Tell me what you guys think of the scaffolding. You guys think you would use it in building and like designing stuff? I think it'll work pretty good for kind of low down stuff, but once you start working on really complicated structures, it's gonna be a lot easier to just branch off of them using something like dirt or slime. The scaffoldings are flammable, so watch out so you don't have it like break a bottom piece and then destroy the entire top piece. They also don't have any collision blocks, so you can walk completely through them. from whichever direction. There are some other weird behaviors such as trying to place them above a block, which cannot accept them, such as like this path block. See, the game tries to put them there and then they immediately fall off. They don't get destroyed by water, and you can also waterlog them, which can make some interesting things. Guys, I just noticed off in distance a raid is coming into our village. This is pretty crazy. We have one of the new Illager patrol raids. It just spawned out here in the water, kind of crazy looking. Let me go and fly over top of it. So what we got here is a Illager beast. Right on top of it is a Illager. On top of him is his banner. Now this is considered the patrol leader, and he is the guy that kind of patrols the whole thing. We also got another guy over here. It looks like he is holding a crossbow as well. He also has a banner on top of his head. Now there's also a spawn into the world with 5 mobs consisting of a Illager beast and 4 random other Illagers. It seems like this one only has 2 other ones. I don't know if it's because they spawned in the water out here, but that might have caused some of them to fail. Oh, it looks like there's some more over here. Oh, here's a more consistent raid party. So here we got the Illager beast. This is called the Illager leader on top of here, or the patrol leaders. They're ones with the banners atop their heads. And then we got the Illagers that are following around him, taking his lead. And they can spawn in all variations of plains, taigas, deserts, and savannas. This is really cool because the Illagers saddles are actually used for something. The Illagers can actually ride on top of them. And these whole things are called Illager patrols. You can kind of see how he is taking the lead and the other guys are following him. He's kind of having some pathfinding problems currently going around this boat. Let me help him out. You might think that he is smaller than what he really is or something. It's hard to say. I don't really think I can really push him. Oh, it might be because he is a jockey and you can't push jockeys. So he's currently having that problem. There you go. He's taking off again. This is a pretty crazy looking spawn, as you guys can tell. I spawned right over there. And there's a boat here that's out of the water. And then there is a village right over there, which is pretty crazy. Let's see if these guys will go over and attack the village. Looks like quite a few of these raids are spawning in. Here's another one. And they all kind of be seeming to go this direction. This is south. Here we got 4 different ones. We got one there, we got one there, as well as one over there. And this guy here, he kind of reached the edge of the island, and he's not sure if he should go across it. Looks like he's having some pathfinding issues as well. I'm going to see if I can teleport the pillagers over here. It seems that their steeds, the Illager beast, despawn when they get far away, but maybe these guys don't despawn, because when I move far away, they all kind of despawned, but the other guys are still there. That one guy over there doesn't get teleported. I'm not sure why. He should be a pillager, right? Oh no, he is a vindicator. Oh, what? There was a vindicator that was on him? Okay. I didn't even notice that. So, I guess some of them had vindicators? That is pretty crazy. Let's see if we get these guys over to the village. There's a villager over here that's out of his house. I don't know if he's having pathfinding issues or what. But it seems the pillagers are not really paying attention to the villagers. Oh, here we go. We got one guy attacking him. He's kind of working solo of himself. Oh, he's going indoors. It seems like they're really trying to pathfind going south and kind of scoping the area as they go. Looks like we got another raid coming in here. These guys are kind of going this direction. There is a vindicator in this one as well. And this beast over here, he's actually pathfinding towards the village, which the other ones weren't really doing. He doesn't have a crossbow himself. Oh, he's a vindicator. This guy's a vindicator as well. So maybe the vindicator is a little bit better at going towards villages, or maybe he's just pathfinding to a completely different area. But here you can see the beast is breaking some naturally generated villages, and he's having fun at it. But it seems like he's still pathfinding for a very specific location. Maybe he has one type of village in mind or something, and he's trying to go there. But it seems that these guys will despawn. At least the pillagers were. Maybe not the vindicators. Oh, you can see the vindicator is trying to go after these villagers. He gets his axe out. And the beast is trying to kind of use his pathfinding to go there. Similar to like a skeleton on top of a skeleton jockey will control the spider and move him around. So you can see he's trying to move the beast around, going after these villagers. And yeah, ooh, he's trying to go in between the buildings. He can too. He's really chasing after them. I'm not sure what they're going to do. They're just going to keep running, I guess. Oh, he got one. Oh, all the villagers are running. They're going indoors. Man, as soon as they go indoors, it seems like his pathfinding is pretty good. He kind of ignores them. Not like the zombies that just keep trying to attack the same one. He's like ignores them and then goes on doing what he was doing previously. I'm guessing he's still going to try to go back to pathfinding in that direction. This banner here does look like a Vindicator too. It looks very nice. I wonder if these are actually craftable. I suppose they have special patterns that can actually get you the same result as this, which is kind of cool. So let's see what we get when we kill this Vindicator. I'm guessing we're going to get similar loot as other Vindicators. So we got some emeralds. Let's go ahead and kill this guy and see if we get a banner or anything. Make sure there's some room in inventory. Let's kill him. So he dropped emeralds plus, looks like a banner. Let's pick up his banner. Banner is called Illager banner. Okay, it tells you the exact design that is on the banner as well, which is pretty cool. So that is kind of a cool thing to collect. You can see the text of it is in orange, which is really cool as well. Kind of a cool thing to collect. Let's go ahead and kill this beast and see if he still drops saddles or anything unique to him. I'm also using looting 3. Yeah, the beast is quite strong. And it looks like he dropped a saddle. Let's kill this Vindicator that's out here and see if he also drops a banner, like if it's a 100% drop. It seems so. Also called a Illager banner, even though it was on a Vindicator. Out here we actually have some of the Illagers or Pillagers. And let's go ahead and kill him. It looks like he dropped very similar things. It looks like it also dropped some emeralds. And we got a banner as well. So it does seem that the Pillagers are considered Illagers, and therefore they're going to drop loot that is similar to them, as we get quite a few emeralds. They went from 9 to 12, so that one dropped 3. So it seems like the guys that have banners won't despawn. The beasts were despawning. I tried name tagging them, and it seems that maybe they take the name tag, but they just don't show the name. Here you can say name tag this one, and I also tried name tagging this beast, but I can't see it inside of him at all. But it seems to prevent him from despawning. It seems once these guys have lost their leader, they're kind of lost, and they keep going in circles, not showing where to go. So I pulled up all the information that comes with the Pillager here. Here you can see it is patrolling. It's currently at 0B, so it must not be really doing its patrol. So it looks like it's targeting negative 220 and about 40Z. Let's go over there and see where that takes us. Also, you can see there is a patrol leader score. So this score is set to 0. Currently, he is not the leader. You can also see a persistence required is 0B, meaning that they can despawn. You can see other things like his crossbow. He has 1 crossbow and is currently charged. And you can also see that his pickup loot is set to 0, meaning that he cannot pick up any items. Vindicators pretty much have the same type of MBT. Now I'm looking at the data that's coming from the Illager beast. Here you can see that he is a patrol leader because he has a 1, as well as here his target is. This is a different one, so he's going to a different area. And also you can see that he is patrolling because he's set to 1 as well. But the beast has quite a few information because he has not only his own tags. It looks like I did tag him with a name tag that shows right here. But he also has all the information about his rider, the passenger. So down here you can see the villager as well as like all the stuff he's wearing. You can see he's wearing his banner. Here's all the information about his banner. You can also see some other interesting things about the Illager beast, such as his roar tick, and then there is the stun tick. These have to do about his special attacks. So let's head off and see where exactly these guys were trying to go. Looks like somewhere in this region. Took a little while for the land to load. In the snapshot, it seems that land doesn't load very well. It seems they were trying to get to this area here. There's nothing really special about it. I don't know if a village was trying to spawn here and then failed, but I don't see anything here. So the other patrol party was trying to go to this location, and there is a village here. So even though these locations are kind of far away from our current location, it seems they were just going to travel across the ground, through oceans or whatever they needed to get to this village. It seems these guys kind of spawn towards night. I did have some that kind of spawn towards the daytime as well. And I used to think it was kind of during the moon phases, but this moon phase doesn't match what my previous ones were. But this guy here, he just kind of spawned in here and he's heading off towards some village off in the distance. So if you want to make a farm out of this, you could probably find an area such I did here. It's kind of a isolated island that has, it's all plains. And they kind of just spawn in here and then they try to go outwards. And then maybe you could have something that collects them on the edges and just kills them. Then you could collect their loot, as they do provide you with emeralds as well as the banners atop their heads. And currently the beast just dropped some saddles. I'm not sure if they're going to drop something else in the future. And if you have a pillager raid, then you're going to get the crossbows. It's kind of cool that the beasts don't really accidentally attack each other. So if one would accidentally hit the other one, then they really don't mind so much. They don't start fighting among each other. And they do have quite a bit of health too, like 100. So if they accidentally get hit, it doesn't really matter that much. One of the Vindicators that got lost from his party actually just joined a different party and started following them. Now, what says that the Pillager raids would only come if a player did a certain thing, and that way villagers won't be like under attack for no reason at all. But so far, it seems that they're just able to spawn and then kind of pathfind towards the direction they're going. Everything in the raid will despawn except for the guy wearing the banners, so who will be like the only guy that really reaches the destination if the chunks are loaded. They also added some more features for the science, so when you're typing out stuff, you can like go down to different lines like normal. Now you can also use the arrow keys to go around, and then you can like hold shift and move across, and you can like highlight stuff, or you can like hold shift and like hold control, and then you can like highlight whole entire words. A lot of stuff that you use in normal text editing. You can't use a cursor to click around scenes, but you can use this to go in elsewhere and like edit stuff. They also improved the performance of the snapshot. I noticed it a little bit, but there's still some problems with like land generating when you teleport out somewhere far away, or if you move across there too fast. And they also came in and did a bunch of bug fixes which are related to the previous snapshots. New scaffolding blocks as well as Illager patrols. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and if you found this interesting, show me a like and share this with others. I really appreciate that. If you guys like to see more snapshot reviews such as this one, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell button to get notifications. And tell me what you guys think about this update. You guys think you use the scaffolding? And what do you guys think of the patrols? Tell me all that down in the comments. Bye-bye!